morning, guys. Today is the fourth day of our journey trip in Armenia, and today we are going to Khorvira because we missed it yesterday. We got late, so we're going there, and then we're going to Garni, Gegard, and I've forgotten the name of the fourth place. But stay tuned. We'll show you our journey, and also we'll let you know how crazy the weather is because yesterday was an amazing day. So let's see if the weather is nice today as well. See you guys. The size of this beer.
Massive, whoa.
And that is a normal size beer can which we see in the world, and then there is that.
To hold it a palm.
En route to our first destination, which is Khorvira Monastery, we came across this site, a unique site. We were quite surprised as to what it was, and upon using the Google Lens, we came to know it is the white stork, and they generally put up their nests on such high-rise places. We realized there was such a massive cemetery right next to the Khorvira Monastery, which we only realized when editing the video to upload it on YouTube. Yeah, so it's quite a surprise for us as it's for you. Khorvirap is a 7th century Armenian monastery renowned as a major pilgrimage site and a symbol of Armenia. It's located next to the Turkish border with the stunning views of Mount Ararat. Historically, it was known as a royal prison or a deep pit, where Saint Gregory, the Illuminator, was prisoned for 13 years. He was only set free when he converted King Tiridates III to Christianity in 301 AD. That makes Armenia the first nation to adopt Christianity as a state religion. The term Khorvirap literally means a deep dungeon. The monastery complex includes the 17th century Saint Georg Church and the older Saint Astavestan Church. The pit where Saint Gregory was held is located underneath the Saint Georg Church and can be accessed by a narrow ladder, which we have recorded further down in the video. As you will see here, there is a small narrow lane which takes you down into the dungeon where the saint was imprisoned. There are two ways for entry and exit. Now it's become a massive tourist attraction. And like you can see, there was a huge queue for people to try it out. Honestly speaking, from my personal experience, it was a little claustrophobic down. So just imagine a person being imprisoned there for 13 years of his life. After exiting the church, there are lots of souvenir shopping and other options outside. There are lots of eatery options as well. So if you left with a little bit of souvenir shopping or last minute shopping, this place is perfect for it.
Big sign. Even us.
330. Thank you.
How much this was?
Vanilla.
Our next destination was the Gegard Monastery. It was a 1 hour 10 minutes drive, which was approximately 59 to 60 kilometers of driving. But thanks to the beautiful views and the beautiful roads, our drive was just amazing and smooth. We had opted for the self-drive journey, but there are lots of tours that operate from Yerevan to these destinations, as you can see the tour buses. Gegard Monastery is a 4th century UNESCO heritage site in Armenia's Azad Valley, renowned for its medieval churches and the tombs carved directly into the surrounding cliffs. Visitors to the Gegard Monastery often partake in a tradition of throwing small pebbles at the cliff walls near the entrance. According to a local belief, if a visitor makes a wish and successfully lands a stone onto one of the small carved out niches in the rock, this means their wishes will come true. Originally, the monastery was called Cave Monastery. It was only renamed in the 13th century as the spear, or which also is called Gegard, referring to the spear that wounded Jesus at the crucifixion, reportedly brought to Armenia by Apostle Thaddeus. The complex includes the Saint Holy of Mother Chapel, a main church, a garret, and a sacred spring that flows inside one of the rock cutout rooms. It was a major educational and spiritual center, complete with the scriptorium, library, and school. A famous legend recounts that in the 14th century, Tamerlane's invading soldiers were paralyzed or blinded by an invincible force when attempting to seize the holy spear. Our next destination was Gani Temple, which is a 15-minute ride from Gegard.
Thank you.
No camera.
So Gani Temple has an entry fee of 1,500 dirhams, unlike the other two places which we visited. Gani Temple is the only Greco-Roman temple which is dedicated to the sun god Mir that still exists in Armenia. It consists of 24 iconic columns using the original basalt stones. It was reconstructed in 1679 after the massive earthquake. Our next destination was the Symphony of Stones, which was a 1-minute drive from Gani Temple. As you can see, we kind of lost our path here and we tried going off-roading as usual with our sedan.
Hey, we'll come back in this. It's 200.
How much for two?
How much? 1 person.
Is it? 500 dirham. Oh, okay. Otherwise, what?
Oh, you're welcome. Keep this safe, my tickets.
The Symphony of Stones is a natural monument of hexagonal and pentagonal basalt columns formed roughly 3 to 40 million years ago. It's also known as the basalt organ. These 50-meter high symmetrical columns were created by the cooling and crystallization of volcanic lava. The columns are a result of volcanic activities in the Gegama Mountains, where lava flows cooled and contracted into perpendicular geometric shapes. The entrance fee to this place is 300 dirham per person. It's a little steep walk uphill and downhill, so the people who cannot walk can use that small train which was provided. It's 500 dirham per person one-way charge for it, but it's a pretty convenient thing if you don't want to walk uphill. We opted for it while returning back to our car because it kind of got hot in the afternoon, and at the same time we were a little tired and we did not want to walk so much. And the other reason being, we also wanted to experience it because it looked like a fun toy train ride.
So one shawarma and one.
Oh, French fries and all is good. Nice. I'm excited to eat this.
Our next destination was Sharon's Ark, which was a very short drive from the Symphony of Stones. It took us about 7 to 8 kilometers of drive, which was 10 to 15 minutes. It was created as a dedication to the famous musician poet called Yegishe Shirens. It gives a beautiful panoramic view of the Mount Ararat. Our last and final destination for the day was Edgbaston, which is famous for its historical sites. It took us about 54 minutes, which was 36 kilometers to reach there. The Edgbaston Cathedral is supposed to be the first cathedral built in ancient Armenia. It's also regarded as the oldest cathedral in the world. That's it, we returned back to Yerevan, which was a half an hour drive. We went back to the Republic Square to enjoy the water show and the lights which light up every night around the city. We were really tired, so we called it a day here. Thank you guys. Please come back, watch our next video. Do like, share and subscribe and leave comments if you have any queries, and we'll try to answer all of them. See you guys in the next vlog.